to talk about the Fjällräven Kajka. This is the 85-liter model. It's been with me now for the last 5 years, so I'm going to show you some things that I like and some things that I think could be improved. Hope you enjoy. Starting from the top, you have two zippers. This one is a bit more waterproof, I would say. You can see it on the zipper itself here. And you have a bigger pocket beneath that, which also contains a key holder if you like. Above that you have some bungee cord where you could attach a jacket or a sweater or whatever have you if you like here on top. So it's a great place to store your things. You can open it up from both the back here and also see here from the front. So that means it's completely detachable. You can actually continue with just this. On the inside you have another smaller pocket. You can also make this into a bag on its own. You can sling it around your chest, around your back. This is a really great feature when you finally land on base camp and you just want to go for a shorter walk and you want just the essentials with you. Great to have this packed away like this. You can also use it on the front as a chest pack like this. Just simply connect it to the shoulder straps here like this, and then you have a chest pack. Really neat. Moving down in the bag, when the top lid is off or you just unfolded it, come to the next section. This is where you can also attach things, jackets and what have you, and also just secure your packaging a little bit better. This one comes off fairly easily. And beneath that, you can open it up like so. Simply stretch it open. Have another toggle down here. You can make it really wide open. And just open it up like this. Inside the main pack or the main compartment, you have storage for your bladder. I don't know if you can see it right there. This is a 2-liter one, fits perfectly. Tend not to carry too much water. You can also access the main compartment from the front like this. Have some, so you can open it up like so. And you can get a look of how big the pack actually is. At the bottom here, this is where you would store your tent or sleeping bag. Also opens up like this here in the bottom, so you can actually use the whole section of the bag or the main compartment all the way up to the top, so from the bottom to the top. The interesting thing about the bottom part here is that Fjällräven designed what they call a wet and dry section. So you can actually tuck this part away, store it underneath here, and you can use the mesh cover here instead. If you have wet clothes or anything that's wet that you just want to dry and not keep in your bag. I've personally never used this feature. I think if I would have wet clothes or anything like that, I would much rather just store it outside of the pack, on the top lid maybe, or just attach it in some other way. Because this here, I don't really see the purpose of it, and it's better to store it somewhere else. And also, if I do use this, where would I store my tent or my sleeping bag and so on? At the bottom here you have loops. This is also where you can connect other things to the bag, strap them on here to the bottom, a sleeping pad and what have you. On the back here you have holders for snow axe or poles, if you use that. Big roomy compartments here on the side as well with stretch and mesh, so that's nice. You can open it up even more if you like. You can easily fit a water bottle and other big items that you still want to be able to reach when you're on the go. It also opens up on the front like this here. It's easy to grab if you have the pack on you. So that's a nice feature as well. I really like that. Next up is the side compartment. It's good. It's roomy. Another thing about the side pockets here, the sequel on both sides, is that everything else is basically opened up from the back here. You have the big main compartment access here, even the bottom. But then for some reason, this part here is on the back, or the other side. That makes it, to me, it's illogical. I would rather have everything on one side, or maybe one zipper here and another on the other side. Because now I have to flip it over every time I want to reach something from here, or if I want to reach something from here. So having everything on one side would make it more convenient and easier to get to. One more thing to mention on the side situation here. You want to open the bag up, and if you have it strapped up, you need to open this one up. It's kind of hard to get to when it's full of stuff. You can't really get through like this. You have to go down. It's easy now since it's empty, but once it's filled up, it's kind of hard. It doesn't go all the way up. Same thing goes for the big opening here on the back of the bag. There's a lot of room for these. You want to connect anything on the side here. Will give you a lot of slack. It's not that big of a deal, but it's a lot of slack if you compare. If you look around with everything, there's a lot of things hanging loose, and you can easily, if you miss to close one of them up, you have a lot of straps hanging around, flapping around all over the place. Once you put on your pack, it's just a matter of connect it down here by your hip, then just pull it together. Fairly easy. Same thing, the chest here. There you go. You also have a whistle up here. That could be good to know. On the side here, you have a mesh pocket. Fairly roomy, just for, you know, your snacks or anything you really want to have really close. Small camera point shoot would probably fit in here. On the other side, a little bit smaller compartment or a pocket. No stretch. This is, I would like to have stretch here, because if it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit. But with stretch, you can always get that one piece of extra gear in there that would really be essential for you. Your normal straps here on the side, you can really adjust the pack and make it fit and feel really good on you for long distances. So it's really adjustable. If you see here, you can adjust this part, move this up and down. You pull the adjust toggle here, and then you can move this up or down to really fit you. You can also adjust the width of the shoulder straps here. This pack has the wood frame, so it's a less of an environmental impact, which is nice. I do not have anything to complain about when it comes to the stability or anything like that of the bag. These are really good. There is, like I said, no complaints. It's really good. The bag itself is a bit heavy, but since you can adjust it and really fit it to your person, you don't really feel it once it's on your back. So the material and everything is thicker. It's meant to last. This is meant to be used in more extreme conditions, so you need to have strong material, and strong material will weigh more. But once this thing is on your back, it feels like a dream. This aluminum pole here will allow you to compress the bag if you don't have that many items in it. This truly is a great pack. I've had it with me on a lot of the big adventures that I've been to, both in Norway and here in Sweden. It has become my best friend throughout the years, and when you're out alone, all you have is your yourself and your backpack. So it's great. Actually, I used it to protect me from wind as well. I just put it up in front of me and just I was able to hunker down in behind it and get some shelter from the wind, and just, you know, get your mind straight and figure out what's what. So it's a really good bag. As always, like, comment. If there's anything you wonder about, just let me know. Please share the video as well, and don't forget to subscribe. Alright guys, have a great time. Bye.